Hi, welcome to chapter 3 of my vlog, How to Write a Book. With me, Tez Ilyas, comedian, actor, and soon published author. This is a vlog about the process of writing a book from scratch. I've never written a book before, so I wanted to share that journey with you guys. Now, a lot of people have asked me, what did your family make of you wanting to write a book? It's a good question. So that's what this vlog is about. And that's specific to me because I'm writing about my own life. And that's the thing, when you're writing about your own life, you're also writing about other people's lives because other people would have been in your life at the period that you're writing about. So for example, I would have had my parents, my siblings, my cousins, my aunts and uncles, my grandparents, not my nieces and nephews. You weren't born then, mate. So it is a good question. What do they think about it? Because I don't know how many Asians you know. Maybe you're Asian watching this and you will know this. We're quite private people. We don't really talk about ourselves in public that much. You'll never see us on Jerry Springer or any of those types of shows. So it's quite something for me to open my entire life up to the whole world and say, hey, look at this. This is what I went through. Because yeah, there were great times, fun times, but there were also some sad and moving times. And I'm being quite raw and honest and opening that up and exposing myself to, you know, people looking in and going, oh wow, that was happening in his life at that time. And so for people who are around me, I'm gonna have to be talking about them as well. I was especially nervous about telling my mum. And I remember I told her, I said, Mum, I've been commissioned a book to write about my life. And she's really excited. She's like, oh cool, you know, what you're writing about? And I told her, you know, I'm writing up from the age of 13 and 3/4, 1997, until the age of 18 and a half when I went to uni, which is about 2001. She thought about it and she was like, oh right, because things were hard for us then. And I was like, yeah, they were, Mum. I guess they were quite hard for us, but this is what I'm writing about. Are you okay with it? And she thought about it and she said, yeah, I am okay with it. She was like, you know, she gave me some caveats and she's like, oh, you know, don't go into too much detail about this thing and don't go into too much detail about that thing and, you know, make me look good. And I was like, don't worry, Mum, you look extraordinary out of this. So that was really interesting. I remember telling my cousins and they were so excited. They were like, oh yeah, remember that time when we did this, and oh, remember that time when we did that. And that was amazing. There was just so much research in those conversations. Me telling them I'm writing the book was research because they got so excited about it and we started going over stories and things that we got up to. I remember telling my siblings about it, my older sister, and she was like, well yeah, whoa, things were happening then, weren't they? What an interesting time in our lives that was. And I was like, yeah, but are you okay about me talking about your story as well? Because, you know, you got married during that period, you know, there were things going on that you weren't necessarily happy with. So, you know, not that the story's going to be about you, but intermittently you're going to get mentioned. Is that okay? And she was okay with it as well. It's extraordinary. Everyone that I spoke to was okay about me, you know, just giving a little bit of details about their lives, which was really nice because it helped me make the book more rounded, more 3D. Because it's one thing me just talking about myself, but it's like, yeah, but what about the supporting cast? What was your mum like? What were your sisters like? What was your brothers like? What were your cousins like? What were your aunts and uncles like? You need to give a little bit of information about everyone to create this 3D environment. Take Harry Potter, for example. The book isn't just about Harry Potter. Primarily it's about Harry Potter, but without Ginny, without, I was going to say Emma Watson, without Hermione Granger, without Professor McGonagall, Snape, Dumbledore, Voldemort even, without that extensive supporting cast, that book would have been awful. It's about a boy who doesn't know any magic. Hagrid. And what would that book be without Hagrid? Even though I'm writing an autobiography about myself, my memoirs, you still need to apply the principles of fiction and drama by describing the people around you, the supporting cast, so to speak. Oh,
The kid.
yeah, I forgot Ron, innit?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, poor Ron Weasley. Best friend. Better not forget my best friend. Hassim, I won't forget you. You'll be in the book. I remember being a bit nervous and talking to my publisher about this and saying, I don't know if my family want me to write about them. And she's like, well, you don't have to write about them a little bit because you weren't just living in a silo doing things on your own. Like, you know, your mum was there presumably giving you dinner, you know, helping you with your shopping and stuff, buying you clothes and stuff. You know, you had friends at school that you interacted with. You had family members that you spent time with when you weren't at school. You're gonna have to write about that. And I was like, you know what, I know you're right. I'm just nervous about telling them. But yeah, they took it really, really well. And I was so pleased that they wanted to be featured actually. I remember when I started writing about them, I was like, oh, I wrote this chapter about you. Like, they're really excited about it. I think they're quite looking forward to seeing their name in print. So yeah, so for those of you wondering what my family think about it, me writing about myself, ergo writing about them, they're really excited about it and they can't wait to read the finished article/book. Thank you for watching, guys. That was a really short chapter, chapter 3. That really short chapter about what my family think and how supportive they've been during this process, which I think is really, really important because if you're writing a book, you need the support of the people around you to keep encouraging you and to give you that encouragement to keep you going. Please like, please subscribe. Came for the book, stay for the comedy. Watch my comedy special Testify and all the other videos that are on this channel. See you next week. Ciao. Hi, welcome. My younger sister's got an extraordinary memory. I think I did this in the last chapter, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, so take Harry Potter.
Did you say Ron? Did you forget Ron in there?
I said Weasley, I think.
You said Ginny Weasley, that's his sister.
Did I say Ginny?
Yeah.
Alright, press play. Let's do it, Ron.
No, it's alright.
Let's do it.
Let's bloopers.
Yeah, let's do it now, innit?
You forgot Ron.
Yeah, let's do it now.
I did it.
Was it recording?
Yeah, it's still recording.
Oh.